We're fucking back. Okay, this is on the new patch. Thank you, L4, I didn't want to VOD review a Moira, but oh well. ML fucking bot. Okay, let's see. I see you play with the Shrek skin, that's good. Your team camp is with Rein, Brigitte, Farah, Maxi, okay, Zaga and you. Okay, main problem with this comp is that you rely a shit ton on your Farah. Your Mace is gonna pocket the Farah, so that means that you need to put a lot of emphasis on your tanks. One problem with that is the fact that you do not have any ground damage apart from yourself, so to say. Like, Zaga has a range, Brigitte has a range, Rein has a range. So your main goal in this comp is to like try and dish out as much damage as possible while still keeping alive your tanks. That's the main thing you need to do.
We're gonna flank on the right side with Mercy.
So that's really important. Like, you shouldn't focus on the Farah at all, because the Mercy is gonna sit with her. But you don't have a Zen because you play with a Brigitte, right? So you need to do a little bit more of damage in the beginning. I'm gonna wait and see if this is what you're gonna do.
We need to wait far.
Good thing that you're waiting for them. One thing, as your GM, I'm gonna go really advanced into this, okay? So, one thing, you play in GM, and I see that you play against good players, so roughly top 500s. What you wanna do is, when you don't have cover, you don't wanna pick out this, because maybe in this exact second, Zen is going to right-click you, you know? Like, you picked a shit ton amount, you know? Like, just be really passive. The Brigitte couldn't die over here. Here, wait, also. Like, when you pick out, you see how much space you can get randomly picked out by a Hanzo headshot or a Zen right click. This is one of the mistakes that I also do, but this is what you really need to learn. Like, see how many seconds you're exposed to getting a random headshot. You could still heal. Like, your main goal should be to try and dish out as much damage as possible, but you can't do damage because they have a Rein shield. So you need to do damage when the tanks go in. So you need to be like, just be a little heal bot, heal your tanks up. When they move in, you move in and you try to do damage, but just be in cover and try to get your nano as fast as possible. Good thing that you try to do damage. The nail was with a good intention.
Yeah, we can move.
Okay, see? Exactly my point. Right now, you know that you want to do damage because the Farah and Mux are flanking. But wait, before I go in depth again, thank you for the host, kid, and thank you for all the follows. Can you hear me? Like, is there any problem? Or is it perfect, chat? That's the first thing. Because maybe I muted or some shit and my chat isn't loading. So please write if there is a problem, or should I continue? But I need my Red Bull, man. You can hear me, okay? Okay, perfect. I think you're full screen and need popcorn or some shit. Okay, good. Again, I'm going fully in depth as I would VOD review myself. Right now, good nade. You're nading and you're fading out, which is really good. But right now, you're again exposed. Like, you see the corridor in the middle. You don't have any cover. In this second, you wanted to do damage, and now you wanted to like try and damage the Zaga that dropped, but that damage is like, so to say, trash damage. Like, you're not gonna get a kill off of it. The main problem when you play with Brigitte, Rein, Zaga, and yeah, on the floor only you four, is the fact that again you don't have enough damage in front line. That means that you should do damage, but that doesn't mean that you need to do damage in positions that expose you of getting picked. In this scenario, if that Hanzo arrow would have landed, you would have staggered your team. 10 seconds for you dying, 5 to 10 seconds for you coming back, so that's at least 20 seconds. If one of your allies didn't die in the meantime. If it's solo queue, they should die because they but you're playing against good players, so the end result is, in this scenario, if you would have gotten headshotted, you would have like wasted 20 seconds of your team just because you wanted to do one tick of damage. You're not gonna win a fight if you poke the Zaga right now. You're gonna win a fight if you farm your nano and wait your tanks to go in and like try to capitalize on a kill. Okay? So again, see, exactly as I said. Right now, you want to nade, you want to do damage because your tanks are fucking pussies at this moment, but they're playing passive because they're waiting for the Farah to have an opening. And right now, if you would have gotten picked up by the Hanzo, boom, 20 seconds lost, 3 minutes and 19 seconds until you would have regrouped. You got lucky. This time you got lucky. Now they move in. Good. One problem, again, lack of cover. I think this is what I'm gonna see the main problem. Like, right now, when you shoot, you see, you can get hit by everybody from over here. Like, the Rein is going to focus him, but the Hanzo, if he's a top 500 Hanzo, or if he's a pro player, he's just gonna shoot you right now, and you're gonna die. See? Like, you only have the Zaga, this, you see how much of a big space you have of getting randomly picked off? Like, you need to play in a shit ton of cover right now. By you going with scoped in shots in this close range is actually like reducing your field of view and getting possibility of getting poked out a shit ton. So again, careful about when picking out around walls. Like, your walls are your best friends. Okay, now, boom, headshot. See, you had this corridor on you and the left click, and you had 85 HP. What would have happened if you would have gone like, again, 1 or 2 shots in plus? You would have died and then staggered. It's all good. It's all good though. In scenarios like this, I prefer quickscoping. The main reason is because you move faster and you have a bigger field of view. I don't rely on unscope shots because I feel like sometimes it can get inconsistent if your team just goes in. So this is why I highly prefer quickscoping. If you sit in and do scope shots in this scenario, you can get a randomly shot at. That's the number one thing. Good positioning overall, where you sit. Good shot onto Diana. Good nade. You're exactly playing according to your win condition. Your only mistake right now is the fact that you need to use the walls a little bit better. But it's really good positioning. Your Ryan shouldn't have pinned that. That was Ryan's bad. In scenarios like this, if you have pressure over the point, I'm gonna explain to you, really easy. This is why people play in scrims for 6 months or 1 year and they don't understand the concept of Overwatch. They play dive and they fuck it up. Let's say you're playing on Hollywood, okay? And you have the point, okay? You're attacking, dive. And they're sitting on cafe, okay? So this is the point. This is the cafe. On Hollywood, first point attack. You take control over the point, like you jump on cafe, because the enemy team, the defense is holding on point, and then they just like run back, you know? When they run back, they're giving you the point for free, my friends. There's no point for a tracer to go behind or a monkey to go on top of cafe and like dive them. No, if they give you the point, you sit on the point. Over here in this scenario, your nade created a shit ton of space. That was perfect positioning and so on. Right now, you had one pick, you had the advantage. The Ryan, by pinning over here, he denied vision with a wall between you and him. So he should have just sticked over here with his shield up and you would have won the fight 6 versus 5. In this scenario. Also, the main DPS died, so your fire should have been able to clean that up. This is Ryan's bad, nothing you could have done about it, but it's a typical mistake of not only solo queue players, I can't stress this how much it is, but it's also of a shit ton of teams. Good try with the sleep dart, there's nothing wrong with that. You're putting a shit ton of pressure. You wanna play the whole thing. Okay, I know why you lost this. Gonna play it again. Gonna play it frame by frame. I'm gonna explain what I would have done and what you should have done, okay? So, good idea pressuring him. You felt that like he was gonna drop his shield the same way as I would have sleeped him. Like, the same way as I would have tried to sleep dart in this scenario. So that was really good. That was really smart. Good nade, good pressure. Boom. In this moment, you need to keep up with the numbers. This is the number one tip if you want to play Overwatch competitively. You need to count the numbers in the top right corner. You are up 1. It's now a 6 versus 5. And then your Ryan dies. It's a 5 versus 5. You don't have your main tank, but they don't have their main damage. In this scenario, if you just put the resources into not the tank, but onto the person that has more damage, then they should absolutely melt them. You know why? Because there isn't a high enough DPS damage from the enemy team to kill a nano boosted Pharah in this scenario, like your main DPS. If you would have like pocket, you could have of course pocketed your Zarya, but the thing is, in scenarios like this, when it's an even trade, use your nano as fast as possible. Don't ever think that you have capped the point. Like, just use the nano ASAP. Right now, you see the nano. Boom, you have two options. You either nano the Zarya, which you saw earlier that she's like kind of full charge, or you like heal the Pharah, you know? Or you like nano the Pharah. In this scenario, I would have personally nano the fire because this is like a tight corridor. Boom, 3 A's, 3 kills, instant win. You would have clutched the whole fucking point by just pressing Q in this scenario. You got kind of like Ana behind and randomly scattered. I think you wanted to nano the Zagor some shit over here. Good intention, but be more decisive. This is another thing that people need to learn, and it also applies to almost everything in life. Do not fucking hesitate. Hesitation is the key of failure, so to say. You need to do mistakes. If you don't do mistakes, you don't learn. In this scenario, you wanted probably to nano the Zarya, but you hesitated a bit because you didn't see the payload, and like she didn't get along with you, which was Zarya's bad because she would have like pressed tab and see that you had nano. And you also got panicked a bit by the Brigitte screaming in the back. Just take a decision. You either follow up with the Zarya, you either turn around and help the Brigitte, or you either just nano the Pharah and try to kill everybody. For me, I would have for sure just don't give a fuck about your Brigitte, nano the Pharah and kill everybody. And other than that, there's nothing. Like, your positioning is really good. Since you started watching the stream, it's like your positioning is insanely good. Good sleep, good mechanics, good everything. You just need to learn how to quickscope more other than that. So again, in my humble opinion, I think you'd have won that fight by just pressing Q into the DPS. Like, I can't stress. Maybe this is how I am, you know. Maybe players don't think like that. But for me, I've learned how team fight should be won by mostly playing League of Legends. Like, I know that if the DPS dies in League of Legends and I have a Vayne or like I have a DPS that can kite them back, I just say that we kite them back or some shit. Like, same in Overwatch. If the main DPS dies, if my main tank dies, that means that I have more damage but less tankiness. If I have more damage and they don't have anything else to kill my more damage target than they have, then of course I'm gonna put my whole resources not onto my beefy targets that don't do that much damage, but onto my main DPS because there is no immediate threat of them killing him. This is why one of the reasons why I don't talk that much when I stream and explain what I'm doing. I'm gonna do a lot more VOD reviews. Like I have a shit ton of things going in my head at the moment. Good thing that you're not trying to stagger. Your main goal in scenarios like this is if you're not getting poked out or like you're not any stress of what the fuck is happening, try to land one or two quick scope shots or maybe a random street dart or a random nade until your team regroups so that you gain a little bit of roll charge.
I'm behind them, so you can grab. They'll come from above, okay? Are you ready?
See? Same stuff
From above, okay?
with the angles.
Are you?
Boom. The second, you had 1 second opening of getting randomly picked by a Hanzo headshot.
No, no, wait. I don't have it.
Nothing could have done.
I'm. Also, maybe you can bubble me when I get.
I know how that feels. Good. Good kiting, good positioning. Nice try. Nice try, that wasn't your bad. It's about of execution. Good nano, good everything. Perfect. You close the angle exactly as I wanted you. You like deny the vision from the point by just going on the road. Really smart. A lot of players don't do that. You tried the sleep dart. Unlucky that you missed it. You missed it by like 2 pixels. See, really close. And also, if you would have hit it, this area would have like just bubbled it. So no problem about that. You saw that the Faga had ult before, so you just wanted to nano her. Really smart nade. Really good. No problem. Good mechanics overall. Good everything. Also, when I say about League of Legends, I don't necessarily mean League of Legends. I mean, like, people have played tons of MOBAs before, you know? And I feel like they can get a feeling. People that did play. Good try.
Nobody's in payload.
Angles are good.
Let's reset.
Let's see this whole thing. Scenarios like this come with experience, okay? You haven't done anything wrong so far. You know what I would try to do in this scenario? Wait, I'm gonna go again. I said I'm gonna go in depth.
Good job, team.
You clean them up. In pro teams, what will happen would be the following. If you clean them up and they can touch the point before they can touch like the gate in front before it opens, then they're gonna contest it. So they wanna hold the corner like as close as possible to the gate. That means that I need to set up myself in an angle where I can like nade the Rhine but don't show my position. You play that as a typical GM Ana or a top 500 Ana, but I'm gonna show you how you can carry this, okay? You should have, like, okay, you're healing him, you're giving away the position, but see, they're working in front. They want to contest a little bit over the corner the Rhine is, you know, like, this is the Rhine going, wait, this is the Rhine, I'm the Rhine now. I'm going like right now, and now I turn around. Like, I want to go over here, so I want to nade, like, somewhere over there, so to say, you know, like, the Rhine comes over here in front, like, I work like this, then I turn around, then I walk. And, like, when his shield faces, like, diagonally, I want to, like, nade from a little bit to the left, like, right behind his shield, and, like, try to land a big nade. You given away your position by just hitting up the Rhine, that was good, though. So right now, you're, like, baiting them in, but now you need to think, how the fuck can I carry this, okay? You're healing them up, you're healing them up, you're healing him up, and now just go to the left side, stay in crouch, don't give away your position, and try to land a fat nade. Right now, you're just a healing bot. See the perfect angle that I was talking about? The guy was busy swinging his hammer. You would have landed a 4-man nade in this scenario of a 5-man nade, and maybe you would have been able to clutch it. By you playing this way, you're an enabler. You're not a carry, which is the main distinction between, let's say, my style of play and other people's style of play. It depends on what you want to achieve. For me, I'm a type of support that does plays and carries games. I can also swap sides. Let's say, for instance, Chief Sahan before in MVS, he was the type of support that you play right now. You're like an enabler. You play in such a way that you give all your resources to the allies. For me, especially in solo queue, I most of the times don't give a fuck about my allies. So I think that if I don't create an opening, we're not gonna win. In this scenario, your main mentality is, I need to keep my Rhine up, I need to try and make my Rhine's job easier, and I just don't need to do any mistakes, and I need to close the angles. So you have the option. This is a good decision. This is what 99.99% of Annas would do. But for me, I want to do this in this scenario. I would like just go really aggressive. Again, I would probably only do this in solo queue, not in competitive matches, because this only works in solo queue most of the times. But you get the idea. So far, again, no mistake, but I just wanted to highlight how you could have turned it around. Like by just swapping the styles of plays, you know? See, over here, just again, go to the left side. You would have had naded them, and then boom, really easy to turn it around.
Let's reset.
One quick tip. In scenarios like this, with the nade usage, okay? Ignore the sleep. I know you didn't want to, you thought you were gonna land the sleep. Scenarios like this, you wanna run away, okay? So you don't wanna use your nade offensively, but you want, like when you're being chased, don't use your nade offensively, use it defensively when you're getting poked out. A quick, really quick tip. So right now, they were chasing you. If you would have like gotten poked out or really low HP, and you didn't have your nade, you would have died. Like even like they would have if they would have like killed the Maxi before. So right now, I would like kept the nade and probably just keep it out until I got poked out. See? And just keep the nade when I would have gotten damage. Holy shit, that sleep, that was really good. But somebody woke him up. Right now, in my opinion, you need the nade because the fight's gonna start really early. Just ask for heals from the Mercy. You know? Just ask for heals. Like, you waited 1 or 2 seconds and thought, maybe I nade myself, maybe I don't. But you just went with the nade. Good thing that you took the decision, but again, this is what I would have done. They have Graviton. Good try to sleep. Not your problem. It's just the meta how it is right now. Don't have a Zen. I'm Romanian.
You can combo Zarya. I can nano boost me. Let's use the bubble for you to Zarya. I'm ready.
Let's see what you wanna do. Okay, you wanna know the Farah. This is a really odd angle for you though. It's gonna be really hard how you wanna do it. The guy, I don't know how the fuck is he doing. Nice pick, fucking nice pick. Good aim, good pick. That was a fucking crush shot. Okay, they wanna grab, they wanna walk in front. I would have done the same. Like not very bad in this second. The guy should have like blocked that. No moguls, no moguls. Don't nade. Perfect. Good job. Good job. Really well played. So no mistake in that scenario. Okay, now you go high ground. Wait. Shit, this fight is so scary. This is what I also hate. Nice. Quick scope the Farah. Okay, one thing, small thing. It's about aiming technique. I saw the Farah right here going in front. I was like, unscope shot, sleep, nade, and quick scope. You see? Like, you had the option. No immediate threat, sleep the Rhine, and you could like just nade, turn around, and quick scope. Probably. But I think, no, never mind. My bad, Diana would have gotten a kill. Good aim though. Holy shit, so fucking close. You have armor, should survive. The guy went 2 in front. I'm gonna play ranked after this VOD review.
Reinhardt behind Zarya, so I was focusing them.
One of the main things I also do with Diva is you can't sleep when she gets in mech. Like you need to wait for the name to appear, you know? Oh, shit, okay, good job. I think they're close to Shadow. They're gonna throw. Oh, that was really fucking unlucky. No, nothing I can say about this. Oh, they fucking pushed it. All you, man. All you.
They got Graviton probably.
Good positioning. But again, see, be really careful about getting poked out. Like, when you see me play, you see that I crouch a lot or hug walls and like dodge shots a shit ton amount of times when I'm in open space. When you are in open space, you just almost sit still, you know? Or like you run the risk. Right now, you can get just randomly headshotted, you know? This is why you see me crouch every time or like jump, try to deny some shots. Good rotation, good nade, really good nade, really fucking clutch nade. That was really clutch. See, this is you. You are able to put a shit ton of pressure just based upon that nade. This is you. Good sleep. Fucking carry this. You fucking enable your team to get this push. Really good. This is why I say that Anna requires a shit ton amount of confidence, and she is really a high impact hero in the right hands. But really good. They didn't have enough shield pressure because you like got that Hanzo really low with that nade, so that was really good. Okay. Again, when you play around this, always keep in mind it's 4 seconds. A Widow can shift up and kill you from this angle, okay? So always be careful about this. Because see, you're in open space right now. That was a good pick. It's good what you're trying to do right now. Good. But see, this is why I quick scope. Like you, in this scenario, what would happen if your Rhine would get really low? You see? 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. What would happen if your Rhine would have gotten poked out in this scenario? This is why I prefer quick scoping in scenarios like this rather than do scope shots. And this is why I also prefer quick scoping rather to like unscope shots, because unscope shots are unreliable and scoped in shots reduce your visibility. Now right now, your Rhine maybe could have gotten melted. I know you had sound, but I'm just saying that even if you didn't get melted, if you would have been like half HP or some shit, and you wouldn't be able to hear it, or just your ears would like just go in full stupid mode and just ignore your brain, he might have died in that scenario. So always be careful. Also, you're in open space. You don't know where the Rhine shield is right now. See? Wait, I'm gonna show you. Wait. Come on, man. See? You see? You might have been in a scenario of getting killed for at least 3 seconds, because you didn't know how the Rhine played that choke. You were in open space again. Good nade. Shit. Hanzo, really close. Good thing you saw him and decided to dodge. Okay, you have only US healer. You should retreat to point in this scenario. Happens. Hanzo thing. Again, just using the walls. You weren't in a position trying to make a play right there. I do that sometimes also, so just wanted to create opportunities. Magician, thank you for the big host, 14 viewers. I'm sorry, but I don't have the alerts on this on the desktop screen. I'm gonna play it when I'm gonna swap back to in-game. Check out Magician, guys. A big shout out to him. A sick EU Widow player. Thank you so much. I'm just doing a VOD review for a GM player right now, and then I'm gonna hop up on my main and play ranked. Good. Good. Really good that you do on-scope shots and then just nade them. Okay, again, one thing. Oh, every time I told you, like this is the main goal. Like if other guys like don't know when to play offensively and so on, you kind of like know when to play offensively. You need to do more unscope shots and be more aware of your environment. If I would like TLDR the whole VOD review up until now is in two manners. Okay, first, be more aware of your environments, and you do this by quick scoping or by checking your environment a little bit more. In this scenario, I know that the fight might have been won, and I don't know if you guys went top right and saw that the Hanzo was dead, but you might have gotten picked off. You know, like you still didn't have cover. You see, it was like just a little bit of wall over here, like where you could have gotten sniped out. And the second part of it is you need to pick. You either try to specialize in your style, which is the typical Ana style, like Chipsahayan had before in NVS, and most of the Overwatch League Anas have, or like try to shift to a more offensive Ana. But it's your decision, and it's just the way you should be viewed as a player. But it's really good. Yeah, like you're an enabler again. I don't know why the fuck Ana was there. You know why Ana was there? Wait, I'm gonna tell you why that dude was there. If you can get on point, it's the same as Hanamura. Like on Hanamura on attack, how you wanna attack Hanamura's second point with Ana is if you can get on high ground, you wanna walk mid and then rotate to the left side. Because if you sit on high ground, you can get sniped by people coming from the entrances on Hanamura, or you can get flanked from the top right stairs by some dude running up the stairs, or you can also like get picked off by somebody in mid. But if you just hug the left side on the stairs, like where the mega is outside of the point, then there's no way of them getting you. In this scenario, if they would have gotten control of the point, like this is the point, they would have played from over here, and this Ana spot was absolutely impeccable. Like this positioning was really good. Most Ana would have stayed here, but if his team would have like played from over here, this position would have allowed their Ana to like be in a position in which your team would have made it almost impossible to contest in this scenario. Hey, like fresh nuts. You mainly play Ana. I always feel like I overuse my sleep ducts. My sleep is always on the cooldown and screws me over again and again. My pro tip for that is if you play against good DPS players, the second you use your sleep duct or nade, you're dead. If I play, let's say, against Kabaji, if I use my sleep duct or my nade, I'm dead. He knows and he's gonna come after me. It's the same way in every fucking manner. Like, try to drag out your abilities as much as possible. Use your abilities only when you're gonna get impact out of it. And you don't need the sleep duct. Like, don't throw random sleep ducts, just keep it up. One of the main things that Anas need to know is when to use their abilities. With Zen, you don't have that luxury. With Zen, I'm sorry, with Zen, it's basic knowledge. You press Discord on what your target is focusing. Holy shit, wait. Oh, wait, what the fuck did you guys do? Good nade though, good intention, good execution. But your team was AFK. Did your guy had shatter? That was really good though. This wasn't your fault, I swear to God. This wasn't your fault. This was really good. This happens to me also, so I know how you feel. You're still in 4v5. Good sleep dog, man. 4v4 in this moment. Moise is gonna guess. Your main goal should be just to focus the Zarya. You're now on a 4 versus 3. Just pocket the Zarya. Your Zarya should see you. Farah is also kind of throwing, but she's good. Really good. Really good. Nice. Fucking clutch. Unlucky with that sleep dog at the end, but that was really good. Yeah, huge video. Thank you so much, Fresh Nuts. I was like, what the fuck, man, is my picture, you know? Thank you so much. Okay. Just in the back, quick scope shot, I mean unscope shot, then nade, okay? Always in Graviton. Like, you heal, unscoped, and then nade. Unscoped and nade, so your animation cancel it to get one more shot off. That's nice. Okay, always keep an eye out on the Farah. Maybe she's low in this scenario, and you don't know if she's low, you know? Like, this is, in this scenario, we would like want a quick scope as much as possible. Good try with the nade. I want to see who you're gonna know. Farah has ult. My opinion, either none on the Rhine. That was really good. He got a huge shatter off. Very good. No, like honestly, in this point, wait, I see that they're gonna cap the point. But you're playing at this moment as a typical top 500 Ana. Like, there's nothing to add. But in your own defensive style, so to say.
Yeah, try to do it the last fight.
Yeah.
Watch out, they got widow.
I'm gonna check out the chat and read everything after I finish this VOD give you chat.
I'm gonna shoot you, Oren.
Okay, good thing that you like try not to get poked out. I see that you. I think you want to position yourself in a way that you want to like nade them when the fire is gonna go.
Use grab, I'm ready.
When he wants.
Okay, let's go.
Good sleep. Good overall. I would have kept my nade in that scenario for the grab and would just go on top of the bridge, but that was also really good. I fucking pokers, man.
Assassin coming.
Fucking pokers. Thank you for all the follows, everybody, by the way.
What do you think they got?
Okay, let's see.
They have a shatter. They have shatter. They have someone to touch the point.
Renat is coming.
Okay, good sleep.
Renat sleeping. Can you charge him?
Yeah, we charge.
Oh shit, please don't throw. That wasn't needed.
Make a left high ground, watch out.
Yeah, that was bad.
Go next point.
Yeah, that was unlucky. Nothing you can do about that, man. Good pocketing. She shouldn't have used that. Just use your. You have time. You have 33 seconds. They have the shit ton of ults. You just need to hold close and get close spawns. That was not your bad.
The Widow now. Stay close to Ren. Yep. Don't go behind the shield. Yeah, we can go now.
You just go widowed. No problem about that. You know, like I'm not. You saw that I didn't talk about things that are like common sense, like sleep lighting the Zarya shield or like getting picked off because shit happens. But again, your main thing is try to play around wall smoke, the same as you would play like CS.
They got the MP.
Like if you would play Counter Strike, you would. I don't know if you play Counter Strike, but if you would have played it, would have been like using the walls a little bit more.
We don't want on top. Another one, two. One dead.
Nice try. You need to be more confident on yourself. That was the Widow would have picked out in that scenario. That's mostly upon experience. Wait. So Widow top, you're the only one that can contest her in this moment. That dude is screaming and kind of like annoys you, I think. This moment, so you got picked off. If you would have been patient and just trust yourself, you would have been able to get that kill and like play it slowly. Because the Widow had one win condition. The fight was being turned around. The Widow had to pick that out. To tap her, she's dead. Or just nade and then one shot and she's dead. You were like, oh shit, I need to heal the guy, I need to heal the guy. Exactly as I told you previously. You need to think of yourself as you're the one that's carrying the team. This is your mentality if you want to be good in solo queue. In solo queue, not in competitive play. You got naded, really good. One shot, she would have died. You're gonna have Gav and you're gonna have the combo though, so it should be good. Okay, right now, I think they're gonna have EMP.
You can just nano me Ana in that.
Okay, I think you need to wait for your team. Good thing that you're like seeing what's happening. You hear the Sombra. She wants to EMP this. Really good, really smart that you're not going with them. If you would have gone with them, you would have been on the risk of getting really aced, really easy. But it's really good. I think you saw something top left, but no, it was only me. Good shots.
Okay, hiding.
You can use grab.
I'm gonna grab.
Let's go.
No.
Good thing that you saw the focus on the Farah.
She didn't do.
Really good. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something out of experience in this scenario. Okay? Sombra's win condition, she didn't EMP for the past fights, so I know she has EMP. Her win condition is getting their team win condition is to just use EMP and get as many people as possible. By you separating yourself and going to the right side, you actually are like fucking up their plan for a bit, because 5 people went to the left side and only 1 person went to the right side, so she had to pick either EMP somewhere in the middle and like get 3 to 4 people, you plus 2 or 3 over here, or like EMP the whole side where 5 people went to and EMP them. You should have detected this and just peek out for a bit to try and bait the EMP, then go in, and like when you peek out, you're gonna peek out with your abilities in. This is what I would have done, okay? So I know she has EMP, I wait for my team to go out, I hear her, she's invisible, she's just scouted you out. She went in you, scouted out, then went back in, okay? They're going left side, you see? That's the fat EMP, okay? Like it's coming. If you peek, like if you sit inside, and she comes after you, they don't get the win condition because they're dependent on getting that fat EMP. If you peek out though, you're giving them the win condition for free. You separated yourself, but you still got EMP'd by it. I'm gonna show you, okay? See, you peek out, and now she has the EMP right in the middle. See, right in the middle. You got lucky as fuck because the Farah died from the Widow and the Rein shielded so that the Mercy could rest this. Like, this was really fucking clutch. Sombra fucked it up here, I'll be honest. Sombra fucked it up. He's not a DPS player, so I don't think he plays Sombra that much. I know he's a tank. And he should have waited until everybody would have, like, came outside. What I would have done, El Forde, is the following. They have EMP, I walk to the left, I looked at the left side and wait for them to walk out. After they walk out, I heal, but then I like go left inside, right side, so that when she EMPs, I peek out and I can nano somebody and I can nade my teammates and I can heal them up. But I'll be honest, you know, the only reason why you won this fight, the EMP was flawless. Like, you should have EMP a little bit earlier to get a picks. The only reason, I'll be like, this will sound weird, but okay, fuck English. The only reason why you won this fight was because the Widow got a kill. If the Widow didn't kill the Farah, the Mercy wouldn't have rest hug inside. So there would have been 5 people outside, plus you, 6-man EMP. So to say, the Widow true. The Sombra had to wait a little bit more, that's true, and you should have waited a little bit more. But this is just how I see the scenario. Another thing is, Sombra isn't that popular in solo queue. I know how to play against Sombra mostly based upon my Scream experience, and yeah, just the way it is.
Okay, heading.
You can use grab.
Like, she should have EMP'd when everybody was outside.
Sign out.
She just rushed it without any... Plus, they had the Reinhardt on the payload. He's gonna throw his hammer at you, like... The only damage is Sombra and Widow from a distance, and double tank, like... Don't EMP in that tag.
And he's one.
Let's go.
He's one.
No.
Really smart here, okay? I want to point this out for everybody that is like new to Ana. If in this scenario your DPS is your main priority target, don't heal the tank. If the tank dies and you pocket the DPS, he still gets a 6 kill. If you heal the tank, he doesn't have damage, he just protects. But you know, your Pharah attack, you protect, you get the kill back. No, that doesn't make any sense. That was fucking trash.
And then it's already machine.
Zarya.
Nice low.
Zarya, please.
Zarya. Nice one. Nice. Some on the right.
Really good dodging. That crouching, see? When you work under pressure, you crouch the same way as I would have done. See? You hit the Widow shot and then you start crouching.
Nice one. Nice.
See? Boom, crouching. And by you crouching, you maybe dodge that shot. So props to that. Crouch more. Like when you feel again you're gonna get shot at, move unpredictably, and also crouch and try to jump. But don't jump that much because hitting people that jump is easier than hitting people that tactical crouch.
Yeah, go back and pin it.
Okay, they have wall hack. They have wall hack 15 seconds roughly until second 7 or 6. If my mathematics is not shit.
Yeah, Widow is Sophie on top.
Really good intention over there. What the fuck is Maxi doing?
Nice one. Dead.
Nice. Ren is there.
Good positioning, good everything.
Then.
Okay. Good job. Okay, so to summarize this. Keep it up, keep playing Ana. You got a feeling on it. You just need more experience and you need to identify what type of player you are. You're either an enabler, as in you play a more passive Ana, or you're like a carry, as in you play a more carry-oriented Ana in a more aggressive way. In my opinion, the correct way to play Ana is to find a balance between it. Sometimes you need to create opportunities, but sometimes you just need to pocket your teammates. If you abuse one of the styles in ranked, if you abuse the defensive one, you're gonna struggle a bit. If you abuse the offensive one, you're gonna get a shit ton of praise, you know? But if you fail, shit happens. And apart from that, learn that when you pick around walls, you can get headshot instantly in this meta, because it's a sniper meta. It's not like with Soldier, you know? If they would have had a Soldier permanently instead of a Hanzo, then yeah, you can pick out like that. But if they have a hero that has like a one-shot ability, then try not to do that much. And other than that, that Sombra thing that I told the chat, I hope that everybody learned a little bit from that. And yeah, that's again experience. Overall, really good VOD review. Don't give up on Ana, and I hope I'll match against you in top 500. Okay, chat. Now let me